Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Folu Daniels, and if you're new here, I want to say welcome and thank you for joining us today. We're going to be doing a tutorial today, and I'm going to be showing you how to draw a perfect eyebrow. So right now I'm going to be showing you all the supplies that you will need for this tutorial. The first thing you will need is your eyebrow pencil. You can use any eyebrow pencil of your choice, and make sure to use the one that suits your eyebrow color. And then I'm going to be using this flat brush from Bobbi Brown. You can use a flat brush as well, or an angled brush, or whatever suits you, or the one that you like to work with. And also I'm going to be showing you're going to be needing a setting powder. I'm going to show you or tell you why you would need that later in the tutorial. Also, you might need a mattifying primer, which also I'm going to be telling you why you would need that later. Another thing that you will need, which is very important, is your concealer. I would suggest that you use a concealer that is a shade lighter, a shade or two lighter than the skin tone. And then you need a brush. Yeah, also you will need like a eyebrow setter. It's optional, okay? Yeah, so I'm going to start now. I'm going to start now, and I'm going to give you the details, so please pay attention and follow me, right? So now it's either you use your setting powder or mattifying primer to prepare your eyebrows. So if you have a very oily eyebrows, please make sure to use a mattifying primer, and that is exactly what I am using here. If you do not have that, you can use a setting powder. This is going to make your eyebrows to stay dry throughout the time you're going to be having your eyebrows. Like it's going to help you. So take that from me. That's a very good tip. Me, I usually like to use a mattifying primer because it helps. Okay, so now you're going to firstly brush your eyebrows, and then I'm going to be showing you here that I do not have any product on my eyebrows, so it's only the mattifying primer. And then I'm just brushing right here, just so I can see the areas that I need to draw, and the areas that I will need to fill in with my eyebrow pencil. Alright, so make sure to do this as well, and it's going to make your work to be very easy. So now I'm going to be showing you the right way to draw. So I'm going to be showing you 3 easy steps. First of all, make sure when you're drawing your eyebrows, make sure to lift. Can you see the way I'm lifting my eyebrows? Make sure it's in a stretched form. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you the right ways to draw. In fact, that's like the easiest way I think I can explain it right now. So right now what I'm showing you is you will draw a line underneath your eyebrows, following closely the shape of your eyebrow, and you're going to do the same as well at the top of your eyebrow. So right here I'm showing you how you will draw it at the top. Okay, so you go from the bottom and you go to the top, and then you'll fill in the middle areas where you have lesser hair. Okay, so please just pay attention and watch closely. So right now I'm going to be doing my first stroke. So after you must have brushed your eyebrows, and of course make sure your eyebrows are raised. So you will you can see how I'm gently drawing and following the original text, what's it called now, the pattern my eyebrow is, like naturally. I'm not drawing anything, I'm just following the pattern for which my eyebrow is already in naturally. So I did that at the bottom, and I'm following that same pattern at the top. So for a beginner, this is the best thing to do. Do not attempt to draw something bigger than your eyebrow shape, because this is going to make it a bit difficult. But to start, I would suggest that you just follow the pattern of your eyebrows. Draw from the bottom, just like I showed you earlier. do as well the same thing at the top, and then fill in the middle, just like as I am doing right now. I am filling the areas where I don't have like a lot of hair eyebrows, and then I'm just faintly, you can see how my eyebrow pencil is just like, I'm just gently stroking it, like, I mean, it's literally not touching my skin. Like, you have to make sure you don't draw too much, because if you have so much going on, it might be difficult for you to, clean it up and get a nice eyebrows that you would desire. So make sure to just take your time, and like I would tell anybody, make sure to be consistent and do not be discouraged. Try to practice every time. Don't practice when you are rushing to work or rushing for an event. Practice when you have time, all the time to yourself, and it's going to be like easy, trust me. So right here I'm just brushing to see the areas that I need to fill in my eye pencil. Okay, so you also should do that. Make sure to brush and look closely. I still have some areas that I would like to fill in, so just like I'm doing here. And please always remember to raise your eyebrows. It's like one of the best tips I can give you today that you should go home with today. Like, always raise your eyebrows. It's going to help you and assist you in drawing that perfect eyebrows. So now, next to the concealer, I grabbed my flat brush, and you can as well use your flat brush or your angled brush, and then you're going to put your concealer just a little bit on the brush. Please make sure not to have too many products so that you'll be able to handle it. All right, so right now I have my concealer, and then just look closely how I'm going to be doing it again. Please remember to raise your eyebrows. See, I'm just telling you here that do not relax your eyebrows. It's not going to help you, especially in this step. Raise your eyebrows and gently clean the bottom of your eyebrows. Do not rush this process, please. Try to take your time. Like, please take your time. Usually this takes me a little time to draw, to clean, but because I'm doing a tutorial, I'm just trying to also take my time to show you the process. Again, consistency is key, and you have to always practice. Alright, do not be discouraged, you're going to get it. So just take your time and make sure, like I said, that you do not have too much product that you'll be working with, and just clean the bottom. And if you will not take anything out from this tutorial, remember please to always raise your eyebrows up when you are doing this step. It helps, and it helps to make your work easier. One important thing that I forgot to mention is that please, when you are drawing your eyebrows, please do not use a blunt eyebrow pencil. That is one of the first that's the first reason you will never get a perfect eyebrows. Ensure your eyebrow pencil is always sharp and pointed. It's going to help you to easily define that line and all of that. So back to this. So now, can you see the positioning of my brush when I want to clean the top of my eyebrow? Do not do that. Do not do what I see. You have to position your brush in such a way that it will be easier for you to clean the top, just like I'm holding it right here. So again, handling the brush also takes practice, and you have to practice to be comfortable holding your brush. Do not try it once and assume that it's not for you, or like you'll not be able to get it. You have to keep practicing, and then you just do the same thing. Try to clean it. It might not be perfect at first, but just try over and over again, especially to handle the brush the right way, and then just take your time. Do not rush this process of trying to clean the eyebrows. All right, so please take your time and just try to, it's just like you're doing like tracing. I don't know how else to explain that. So you're tracing, just keep tracing until you feel like whatever shape you have is what you want. Usually my eyebrows, I like to have it a bit bigger, right? But because for the sake of this tutorial, I decided to do these tiny eyebrows because I know that one of the best ways to learn how to draw your eyebrows is to follow your eyebrow shape, because if you follow that one exactly, it's going to be easier instead of you trying to add more width to your eyebrows, and then it's so problematic, and then your eyebrows is going to look like the rock of I don't know. Just so that's the reason I did that. Okay, so now do not rub your brush on your eyebrows. Make sure to just tap. You can see the way I'm just pressing in the concealer to my skin. It's going to make the whole thing look so clean, and it's going to look subtle, and it's going to look really well blended. So make sure to just tap. Only tap, please. Tap. Do not rub like as if you're fighting with your eyebrows or something. Just tap gently and press in the concealer on your face, right? So again, you can go ahead and clean anytime you feel like you feel like something is not perfect on the eyebrows. Something you can always go back and check anything you need to fix. Sometimes even some of us who draw eyebrows like every now and then, sometimes you tend to still go back sometimes. Even when you're done with your makeup, sometimes I still go back to fix one or two things. So it's not weird if you don't get it at first. Sometimes, you know, it comes to you like boom once and then you're good, and sometimes you just need to have one or two things tweaked and all of that. So again, I would like for you not to be discouraged if you try this tips for the first time and you don't really get it. Do not give up. Always try again, and like I said, do not try when you're in a hurry. Okay, so right here I'm showing that you can also use your hand to tap in or to press in the concealer, because not everybody is comfortable using the brush. So in case you think the brush is too advanced for you, please go ahead and use your fingers to tap in, just like I'm tapping with the brush. Go ahead and use your fingers to tap and press in the concealer instead of, you know, using the brush, right? So this is what we have right now, and then I'm just cleaning the concealer, because you want to make sure your concealer is like neatly pressed in and looking neat and all that. So again, you can brush and see if there's any area that you need to add in more strokes of the eyebrow pencil. And just like I'm doing here, I figured that I'm supposed to put a bit of some stroke and just to define my brows properly. So you can see you can always go back and fix stuff. It doesn't have to be once you do it and it's not perfect and that's it. No, you can always go back to fix one or two things. This is what I have right now, and then the next thing I'm going to be doing is to be using my eyebrow setter. So like I said, it's not compulsory, but if you can get it, it's fine. This is like just the basic one. I have other ones that actually tint the brows such that it adds more color, and then the gel are really very strong. They tend to keep your eyebrows like really set. But this one is just a drugstore eyebrow set that I use for myself. Yeah, so it's just all you have to do. You just use it to brush again, and that's all you have to do. And like I said, it's optional, and the eyebrow was okay even without using it. I could go out, complete my makeup and go out like that. Alright, so yeah, that's all for the tutorial. I hope you have learned one or two things. All I'm just doing here is just brushing. I hope you have learned one or two things, and I hope you're going to try it, and I hope you're not going to get discouraged if something tends to happen while you're trying to draw your eyebrows. Please don't give up. You're going to get it. You're going to rock your eyebrows and you're going to be fine, okay? So I want to appreciate you for watching. Please leave me comments in the comment section below and let me know what you think about this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share with whoever that might be needing this. Until I see you again, thanks and bye.